Welcome back, everybody. How are you guys today? I have your messages for today on As Above and So Below. We have take, and stop. Many goes and walk and think. Many goes is right under take and stop. So this might go on many times, time and time again. There might be a lot of people involved in this situation, person, place, or thing. Might be a lot of people involved in this energy as well. Things a gentleman shouldn't do. All right, guys, we're coming into this energy. As you know, we always talking or trying to figure out, what the spirit is telling us about divine masculines, our feminines, um, whatever the situation may be, okay, wherever it may be, whatever come up, come out, kind of energy. Right now we're just seeing what the energy will be. I'm coming into it, and there will be something revealed at some point in this situation video I'm making. There will be something revealed. What? That is left to be seen. Okay. So yes, if you are new to my channel, welcome to the channel. Welcome to where I make it happen at. Where we make it happen at. We get the truth revealed. I'm a type of person, I like facts. And most people that come over here know I work on facts. Sometimes this is energy will be in and out of context. It will be literal, figurative, and metaphoric as well, along with folklore. Okay, maybe a little bit of ebonics, something like that, um, as well. But if you are liking these types of readings, like I said, subscribe to the channel. And if you're new, welcome. If you are returning, also, thank you for being a part of this channel. And I send love and light to each and every one of you. So let's get started, you guys. As above, so below, take and stop. And walk and think. So you're going to might have to cool up. Might be some anger here. This is a 21 plus reading, raw, uncut, unfiltered, unbiased reader. I don't know what the messages will be before the messages come out. Take only what resonates, leave the rest. This is general plus collective. It might not resonate. If it don't resonate, check out some of the other videos in the playlist, along with subscribing, sharing. Hit the bell notification so you don't miss the next upload. And let's get started, you guys. I have your messages. All right, let's see what the temperature is in here. I'm going to check their mood. Ooh, jump right the heck out. Oh, upset. Straight up upset, right, y'all? Straight up. The feminine in this energy is straight up upset. Straight up. No bullshit. No sugarcoating that one. The energy is coming in upset. And frustrated in reverse. See? Just starting. Now, mind you, y'all, in the background we have Instant Fast Luck, along with Lotus for your crown chakra, wisdom, and the energy. Masculine ain't so willing to tell his energy right now, but he said frustrated. And I'm going to go with frustrated and determined. I don't know what he determined to do here. Maybe he determined to, I don't know, y'all. Just get here. Let's get here. All right, let's talk about it. Past, present, and future, mind, body, and soul. Know your worth. Make time for self-love. Reflect on your priorities, okay? We're reflecting on your priorities and the energy as well, taking and stopping, walking and thinking. Okay, walking and thinking. Let's talk about it here. Let's talk about it here, you guys. Just really quick. Let's talk about it here. Talk about your worth here under his energy. Talk about your worth coming in. Fresh Monday morning. Just check our energy, see what's up. A feats of plenty. Number 20. Number 12. Dragon's Horde. Protecting your future. First breath. Beginner's mind. So we can get a fresh canvas in the future coming in under after we reflect on your priorities. So the energy is 2, 3, and 3. So somewhere along there might be two parties with a third party situation here, here, and here. This also might be a union here. Okay, they're feasting on choices and their consequences, protecting your future, as well as the beginner's mind. Somebody might be starting over. There might be 3 different situations here today. I'm not sure. We're going to find out. Bottom of the deck is the Caterpillar under opportunity. So this is open doors and shut doors. This is an opportunist. This might be an artist in this energy as well. Con artist. Okay. Number 4, resting and retreating. Holding on way too tight. Not taking offers. And this could be a stable environment at some point, or was a stable environment. Frustration and determination, upset, straight out the door, upset for the divine, for the feminine in the energy. Straight up upset. Ceremony, this is invocation. This is the shaman, smoke and mirrors. This is also ancient healing wisdom as well. So we invoking it with smoke. My angels love smoke around here. They love it. Volcano. Something about to erupt. Anger. Somebody's temperatures is rising. My temperature's rising. And your body's calling. Okay? They calling. Somebody's body, somebody's temperature. We got abort shared fantasy. BDSM. And promiscuous sex. Woo. Land and water. So we got coming in the energy already. We already got that earth sign and water sign. Earth sign, water sign. Land and water. Crabs is at the bottom of the sea. Scavengers. So we got some scavengers in here. Then we got the octopus, can suck to you. So this might be a clingy situation. This might be clinging on way too tight. Like I said, 4 cups. No, 4 of pentacles. You know, in the energy is what it's looking like. Volatile. Might have been some argon in this energy as well. Dragons, hordes, like blowing a hot breath in your face, protecting your future, talking about what you want, about what you need, and what is working and what's not working. Beginner's mind, starting on a fresh canvas, as well as choices and their consequences. So you can make some choices that really can reap some really harsh consequences. And they call that karma sometimes, and they just call it, some people call it the get back. Some people call it a lot of different other things, but today they're calling it your consequences. Okay, consequences for your actions. You know, just how it is. Just how it is. Just how it is. So let's see, y'all. I'm going to see. Yeah, that was my medicine. We can't smoke right now because I got to talk too. So anyway, my candle's about to burn out over here. Is at his last bet, and I like to let you guys see when you got pure energy or when you got clear energy, you don't get black soot all around. around your candles. My candle is very clear. My energy is very clear. When I know that I got really like poor intentions or whatever the case may be, the candle will burn black. So, or it's something negative around me. This candle I lit 3 to 4, maybe 5 days ago, and it burned clear from top to bottom. Okay. And if that's for people that do candle magic, my candle is very clear. Okay. No cloudiness whatsoever. That's a very cheap candle as well. So some of those candles can tend to burn a different type of way. But that candle, my energy is very pure, very consistent. And I like when I see that. You know, that just lets me know how grounded, how my frequency is. It lets me know how my vibrations is, that I can move from dimension to dimension. I'm seeing clearly. My aura is fresh. Okay, I'm not having blockages right now. You know, when I get dark candles, that means I'm definitely, having blockages or something like that. So that's what I, use. So just to let you know, these energies are, from y'all visiting the channel, and leaving an energy exchange with me. You can only have, if you notice, I have over 190,000 folks that showed up over here. So I pick up on a lot of energy throughout the world, throughout all countries. We got the world here. At my hand, I got the ethers. I could go into galaxies. As you clearly see, the Martians, they told me exactly what they come here for, to abduct people. So I put that deck back. We'll talk back with that because, not only that, because it has different ones. They got Mars and Venus. We could also do Mars and Venus if you would like to, because, those let you know from the galaxies down to here. Women are from Mars, people are for Venus energy. And I checked that out on another lady's. I don't know if it was on Mystic Beauty. A lot of people check her out a lot. So, yeah. So yeah. She's been around a long time. When I was still learning the practice, or actually going through depression, that's when the energy for me, I was, looking on the journey new, like some of you guys are, and I was seeing different folks that I liked to match my energy. I always wanted to be that breathless reader, but sometimes we just can't be that breathless reader. Because sometimes people got to hear things in a different way, and some things don't gravitate to other people like things do. And if you're from the urban lifestyle, certain things going to hit you in a different way. And sometimes I have to say things in different ways so that others that are, new to the journey, some words might click in their psyche, because they've been, programmed in a certain way. And maybe that might just tick that old paradigm off. So certain words I say may not resonate with you, but some it do. I get messages in my messages to talk about it. So let's talk about it. They said they might not be ready for me on this one. Prosperity, security, and tradition. So somebody might be very traditional when it comes to dating. You might want that traditional love. You're looking for that traditional love, or you thought you had that traditional love in the energy, but yeah, I don't know. Somebody might be an emotional overeater. Somebody also might like to drink a lot of wine. Zinfandel per se. As well, somebody might be leaving, going toward the future. Somebody might not be taking this energy forward. Somebody might not be taking this energy forward, aboard of promiscuous. And the reason why they're leaving is because they've been very promiscuous here. And this is the priorities here. This is the reflecting on your priorities there. Your initials might be AE, BZ, or CL. LC. Somebody might got an LC, LLC, some type of business energy here. Businessman. And this also might be the ZB. Okay. Also the EA. They might be your energy, your initials. Okay. Just give me a second. I'm just checking over and see if I find somebody. Bell. Yeah, Bell. Might also be some embezzlement here. with Bez. Be easy. Somebody might be from Cali, C-A-L, Cali. C-A, Cali. Somebody also might be from the Valley in Cali. All right, y'all, that's good. Somebody also might be a fan. Somebody also might be feeling some kind of way coming up to PSM. I mean, PSM. PMS. Somebody also might be PMSing with this overeating here. Somebody also is a emotional dieter here. You're an emotional dieter. This person likes to diet often. They'll binge. This also could be a anorexic or bulimic here as well. This also might be a person that likes to hang out in parks. This person might hang out in parks. And they said this is a traveler. Okay. We got the cow. We got the seal. Something still seal here. And this is the gopher. Go for anything in this energy. Go for anything. Brain dead, basic, and codependencies. The seal. What's not being said here. This is that. We got a board shared fantasy. So you went into a third-party situation knowing that this was going to be shared fantasy. So you already knew that once y'all do it in this third party, that you was going to be put out of the situation. Missing information, secrets, and betrayal. This is a supply for sex here for the person in this energy. Deceitful. And suffer. Yeah, you gonna suffer here in the energy. And then when that last one was gopher, the first one was the cow. So also somebody thinks they're the goat in this energy as well. Somebody thinks they're the goat. Very good. OG, master, guru. Somebody also think they got rank in this energy. Sex and money. So this might be sex, money, drugs, and all sex, drugs, sex, clothes, money, clothes, and hoes is all a brother knows. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, because it also could be the flip. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, because drugs might be involved. Clothes, money, clothes, and hoes is all I know in this energy as well, because it could be a different type of man. Two different diversities. Two different cultures is what they're saying. Yep, that's who we here. So now you know who's here and know it's some stuff that's going to be sealed here. All right, let's talk about it here. This is a double mission. This is a light worker. This is serving the world by being you in energy. Beautiful. Empathic starseed. Energetic serenity. Absorbing what's not yours. Taking something that don't belong to you. This is the karmic relationship, Orion's energy, polarities, soul's growth and conflict. That was like a bomb drop on us. See what here. All right, we got a grad school graduate in this energy too. And also somebody might be like a self-medicator here. Grad school, you might, mix chemicals. So I got the sex, drugs, and rock and roll. So y'all might be mixing meth and blues and fentanyl together. I don't know. Boilermakers to me. And on the other spectrum, it's just crack. Somebody smoke crack. So y'all graduated from one drug or one thing to the next. Also, it could be a grad student graduating this semester or coming up this year. And congrats if you are, because that's a lot of schooling. But somebody's upset, so it's something about more than that. It might be a graduate. If you got all this abort, share, fantasy, BDSM, and promiscuous, you ain't got time to be going to no grad school. So that's why I'm saying it's grad school for somebody graduating from one gateway to the next, like gateway drug, gateway lifestyle, you know, chasing stuff, you know, money and clothes and hoes, or sex, drugs, and rock and roll, you know, whatever. Like they say, slow roll it, stroke it with emotion. Things a gentleman shouldn't do. Okay, this is a gentleman. If a gentleman was a gentleman in this energy, things he wouldn't do. What wouldn't he do? Or what would he do? Let's see what the animal side of it looks. Because we got double missions here. We got that double missions here. Three of Swords. That skulking thing been out here all week. All weekend, rather. And I shuffled the mess out of these decks before I came in. Lovers. 2 parakeets. Karmic relationship. So he might be leaving to go to a karmic relationship there. Because if y'all lovers and y'all got a heartbreak in the past, Bart shared fantasy. Threesomes. Yeah. Threesomes right at the top of the deck. There, threesomes. I want to see who he was with, though. We'll get over there in a minute. Karmic relationship. We're going to see what he was going to go do. How about that? We're going to see what he was going to go do. Karmic relationship. They don't want to talk down who they was promiscuous with. Who that? 9 of Cups. Many of them. Many cups being filled. And then the strength. Now I need your strength as the goat. Oh, no. Is that a sheep? Might be a sheep. I need your help. This deck is so cute. I really like this deck, you guys. Because they give me a different perspective. Like, so they got these 2 lovers sitting here like parakeets, like they really is lovebirds. But like somebody on the side had a heartbreak and said somebody over here getting their cups filled with a genie's lamp in his hand. Like, here's the wish. Every wish is his command. Like, I get whatever I want. Like, almost like the King of Wands type of energy. I just get what I want type of energy. But it's saying it's a karmic relationship, though. I'm going to clarify with the same cards. They're giving me the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. But we're going to clarify the 3 of Swords under the double mission. She said that's the one that's got the heartbreak. The strength. The strength to abort this shared fantasy, this third party. They say the 10 of Swords, 10 swords in his back. Just like a beast done stung you. Well, not just one, though. Thousands of them done stuck you. When he got this lover did this to him. This is the Page of Cups. Emotions like a fish. And then we got the... Is that the goat? No, that's the devil. Yep. That sure is the devil. Devil is a lie. Is that the devil with the horns on it, or is that a goat? And if that's the case, when we came in energy, the channel message told us that the goat was in this energy. Number 15. All right, so let's see what's on the table real quick. 1, let's see, 3, 6, 9. Yang Yang twins. 3, 6, 9 out here. Then we got the strength. Then we got something that's over. A death and a rebirth with this 10 of Swords under these lovers here. And I say earlier it was two third parties. We got something that's mirroring each other. 12 and 21. We got a mirroring effect here. I don't know who this mirroring effect is. A man and a woman got a mirror effect going. Okay. And they're telling me somebody's name might be Liz. Your name might be Liz. All right, so this is what they telling me here. Wow. I didn't expect that, you guys. I never didn't expect that. I never expect anyone when it comes into these energies. I come with no expectations to what I'm going to hear. I got used to it. Now, let's see what the nine of Cups talking about. Wishing coming true, gratitude, gifts, blessings, contentment, and peace, and fruition of your goals. So he want to get his goals met by you any way he can. Being too smug to feel true gratitude, getting stuck on now something looks, on how something looks instead of paying attention to how it feels. So you get stuck on how it look, or he got stuck on how somebody looked in order for him to go over here. So when he was being promiscuous is how something looked to him, not how it felt to him. Or how it felt to him and not how it looked to him. So if something make it feel good to him, maybe, this fish got her mouth open. So maybe that's how, because fish emotions is different. They in water. We really don't know how a fish feel. They just a fish, right? They could feel certain feelings, but how would you know? Unless they was a puffer fish to, puff up and back and forth. And then my puffer fish didn't come up out this energy yet. Unless it come out later. This is that's a muskrat. And thank you for treading lightly and lovingly on the earth. We see you, we feel you, and we are underground dwellers. So, very grateful. What would you like to receive, sweet spirit? What wish resides in the burrows of your heart? You are worthy of the gifts that stand before you. So, he feels worthy of the gifts that are before him. All these cups of different threesomes and abort shared fantasy along with fantasy. Taking and stopping and walking and thinking. Because somebody might have walked away from this situation. Woman or man or woman. Showing a man walked away with his bags. But it also could be a woman that was being put under, bondage and sex and lust and temptation. Being taking turns. It's your turn tonight. It's her turn tomorrow night. It's his turn the next night. It's, taking turns. One third party might have two third parties. You know what I mean? So they might be seeing multiple lovers here. Is what it's showing, because there's too much going on here. It's saying that that you vice versa, how you feel or how it made you feel type of energy, right? And then it talked about not feeling the full range of happiness that you should be feeling at a time to seek out your joy, a time to choose satisfaction and self-love over self-judgment. Okay? So now somewhere along the line, this person felt like, I don't want to be in this third party. I don't want to be, part of this mix, whatever this is. It's lovers, and then I'm 10 swords in my back because they're going to abort me after they finish screwing me. You know what I mean? We lovers for bondage, just for a sexual counter, And this might be just a hookup or somebody with friends with benefits. I'm not real sure. They saying y'all was lovers, though. Lovers could be just hooking up, friends with benefits, a rebel. It could be a Jezebel. It could be a harlot. It could be anybody like that. You know what I mean? When it comes down to that, like it don't say that y'all was statues together. And with all these third parties, you know what I mean? And then with the sex, love, and rock and roll and the, money, clothes, and holes all the brother knows. Cheese, A's, Welsh, grape, my friends, good with your friends. And then we could be friends type of energy. And then we got friends that her friend slept with his friend, and his friend slept with her friend. And then we just got this whole big back and forth. And then somebody might just got jealous over it because it's like stinging this person here. It's like a bee sting. Like with the roses facing over your head, like it was velvety and happy and, smell beautiful from the start. Now look, the bee that stung itself. That's like being stung by many bees here. Wow. What? Let's talk about that Ten of Swords. That Ten of Swords talks about a skilled communicator here. It talks about a skilled communicator, cure, purpose, slow down. A clear perception, a witty and intelligent mind, being calm and cool and collective, unbiased, decision-making, truth, and honesty, knowledge, and integrity. Okay, that would be what will be here. But then you got aloof. Somebody just playing like, oh, I don't care if you sleep with him. I don't care if you sleep with her. I don't really. We just friends and da 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 da. Or, you know, we can have orgies. It's okay. We all love and have party. You know, we all just share, running trains, being disconnected from your emotions. So that's being disconnected from your emotions. Oh, I don't care if you sleep with her. I don't care. I don't care about her like that. She not my girl. I just screw her. And you know, that's harlots, Jezebels, booty calls, hookups. You know, bad beat. That, you know, because you know they going by what's on surface. They ain't going by, you know, what's in their heart and all that stuff. This is having a sharp tongue, cloud of judgment, and the opportunity to improve, speaking your mind without being mean or callous. Somebody spoke their mind mean and callous. I ain't gonna be in this situation. You effing her and she effing me and you effing my friends. And it's a whole back and forth BDSM dungeon. This is grungy. Grunge. Anchor, psychological wounds, inner child pain, not being able to let go when faced with an inevitable end or loss, rooting into helplessness and recovery. Something ending abruptly, disconnection, feeling stabbed in the back, a need to let go in order to heal, an opportunity to heal from the lessons or challenges of the past, finding yourself resilience. Okay, this is also talking about the B. I cannot venture into new levels of vibration until we look at our lives as the accumulation of every step. Okay, so you got to accumulate this calculation of, you know, what is and what ain't here. Okay, what is and what ain't. What's reality and what's make believe, or what's fantasy versus what's a board shared fantasy. Okay, we've taken. So you got to go back and say, now, what did I get out of this? You know, friends with benefits, because after a while your feelings start getting involved, and unless you like are a fish that might not have no feelings, or because even this bee got feelings. It's telling us his feelings right now. So they say you gotta take accumulative steps we've made. So you gotta go back to how we got here, and then. And only then can we begin to unhook from the story and create a new world. How does the swarming around you serve to help you and or to hinder you? What is ending and what is beginning, and what have you learned through your challenges? That's what it's talking about now. Now they're making you self-reflect. But like I told you, two people was mirroring each other here with the 12 and the 21. It was a reflection. Something was mirroring back and forth here. And then over here is telling me something was cut off. Like y'all cut each other off, or y'all gonna cut each other off, or somebody that was in this third party was gonna get cut off because they was gonna leave to go back to the third party. And it became volatile with the volcano here in the energy. Still information is being sealed about the third party. We ain't got there to the third party yet. Okay, and then at the back of the deck, they got projections. So they project one thing to you, tell you one thing, and they tell the other person another. And then what we got back here? Who is that? Willpower. You got the real power to see the truth, the way, and the light. Okay, let's talk about this fish real quick. This little page of cups here. Let's talk about that, and then we're gonna move forward because we basically know what strength is, you know, because they got wounded, so they need strength now to recover because their feelings got hurt about something. We already know what that is. We already know what lovers is. We just didn't know what the muskrat and the daggone bee was talking about, because in this energy, this is new energy, so the author might wanted something different for that that energy. But when it being as though it's promiscuous, it fell under my promiscuous energy today. That's why we got to go and check it out. We're going to check it out. Back up, back up. Heads on the fish. Okay? This is about unexpected inspiration, arrivals, a new vision for the future. So this is in your future position. So in the upright, in the next chapter, you know, we're going to see artistic and creative expansion, serendipity, a curious nature, the potential for love, and a new relationship, sensitivity and possibilities, and becoming possible, magic, and a messenger. So that's a message. Okay? And then on the flip side of this little fish page of cups here, emotional naivety and missing the signs on the path, being overly emotional, and a tendency to be childlike. All right, that's what it's talking about on the flip. Okay, and it says here, everywhere I look, an unexpected miracle reveals itself to me. The world is a magical place, and when you fish for gold, you will find it. Have you been holding on to exactly how you want your life to unfold, or are you allowing your miracles to show up in an unforeseen, unusual, and strange way? Are you taking risks and chances, encounters with the unexpected, or watching everything unfold from the inside of your reality, on the inside of your reliable, steady fishbowl? Okay? Ain't nothing gonna happen in that fishbowl if you ain't there. Ain't much gonna happen in that fishbowl. I'm for sure. If something looks like a completely different kettle of fish, learn from it and enjoy the ride. Be willing to hear new and novel points of view to fuel your creativity and artistic endeavors. Be open to the spark of love and allow a little more play into your life. It is time to loosen up and just experience for the sake of the experience. Delightful realities await. Right? That's what they say. That's what they talking about. So now, let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Let's talk about it here. Now, they told us all of that to tell us. You gonna sit there and let this man leave is what it's saying. Because you in your fishbowl and ain't no much you could do. When you ain't got no hand, you can't be on land without water. So, you get out this fishbowl, you stuck, really. You follow behind him, you stuck. You gonna be to your death. Because he could go land and water. He could go land and water. And the crab, you take him out of his element, he could walk on land too. So you the only one that can't walk on land and water too in this fish situation. This fishy situation, you the only one that can't walk on land. Because you confound to a bowl or a pond or some type of thing. You confound to something. And so they think this is totality. Swan, what is it? Jump, I'll catch you. Totality. That means you gonna put total trust in them. Or you did put total trust in them under the number 5, but that's gonna change though because you got a heartbreak, so that definitely gonna change. I left you lost and feeling hurt and wounded there. Let's talk about it under the bondage, under the under making time for yourself, self-love, under the dragon's whore, protecting your future, under the Zinfandel, drinking yourself to death. See, every time we get to drinking, I start getting the hiccups and like a drunk. Like I done had too much wine, or it's morning here, so I ain't had no wine or nothing. So we got the lovers, and so that's like the drunken love there. Like that's like Beyonce on that drunken love. It's like a drunken love type of energy. You know, drunk off love for days on a high from it. It gives you like a euphoria. Yeah, rebirth. It's over. It's death and a rebirth. Yeah, with the Ten of Swords there, it's a death and a rebirth to that. Promiscuous. So that was reflecting on your priorities. That was the first breath as a new beginner. So this is a fresh canvas. The fresh canvas was me leaving and walking away from what didn't serve you no more. This also was the karmic relationship, the Orion's energy, the polarities, the soul growth and conflict here, along with you as the fish here. And this is a must have. All these options here. Okay, with this 30-some here. And it doesn't have to be, like I said, somebody was here. There's a third party here that was mirroring each other here. And then you the fish, because you can't go where these three go. So they excluded somebody out. And it's a nothingness. That's nothing. They excluded you. Third party. Exhaustion. Okay, you got tired of this. They changed. You changed your mind about this lover. And source came to let you know everything about them. They came to tell you everything. Along with the awareness and then suppression. They came to tell you what you needed to suppress. Like, suppress your feelings from this person, because this person is definitely not serving you in this energy. So let's see what this third party, this threesome was up to. What was they up to? What they got going? It's 3 different folks. I don't know. 3 different people. I don't know. But these is like crabs in a basket. They all do the same thing. This is the Empress. This is somebody's lover. Somebody's divine feminine that they was having a threesome with. On. Some divine feminine. This is a player. Five of Swords. That's a player. You got your willpower though, divine feminine. I'm going to put that there because that's going to be where you come back in the next chapter. Empress. 5 of Wands. 5 of Swords, sorry. 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords, 2 of this union. So that's your union. That's y'all was in a union. That's your lovers here. Okay? Lovers. Somewhere you couldn't go. He told you he loved you. He gave his undying love for you, but Hierophant, you knew better with the Hierophant knowledge. You knew he was getting knowledge somewhere. He was getting something from somewhere. 5 and 5 is 10. Okay? 5 of Swords and the Hierophant on the number 5. Yeah? So it's a 10. It's definitely going to be an ending and a rebirth. Definitely. Okay? They said the 7 of Pentacles. He wasn't working on much here. The 7 is you planting the seeds so it could grow. But ain't nothing grow but him going to another party. And these masculines, like I said, some of them be awake and some of them. Queen of Wands, yep. That's what him planting seeds to another love. Planting seeds with the Queen of Wands to another love. That's another woman showing up now. Here you are in this line, divine feminine. With the Empress card. And it's talking about the Ace of Wands. They got a lot of passion with each other. Matching energies. Knight of Cups. Emotional for. Wearing armor, though. Wearing armor. He ain't coming straight up down the path. He got wearing armor. So he ain't really putting his true feelings into her. The Fool. Jumped off, leaped in love with her. Okay? Turn sideways. This is the Hanged Man. Let's put him like that. That's why he hanging. That's how he hang. With the Magician using all my T-Rex arms, y'all. This is the Magician using all the tools with the trade on the energy. Using all the tools. All he can. All right, let's talk about it here. 3 of Swords to the Strength. And exhaustion under the Muse. How amusing was this woman that he thought he went to? What happened here? Ooh, fuck that. Hold on. That's not an inspiration. She inspired him. She inspired him with her sexiness and her, her seduction. She inspired me. 9 of inspiration. 9 of Wands. Till I was wounded. She exhausted me. She worked it till the cows came home. Totality. Catch me, I'm falling. I'm falling for it. Okay? Right here with the totality. Let me show you. Look at that. Catch me, I'm falling. Catch me, I'm falling. Do, 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 do. Catch me, I'm falling. Falling in love. I ain't no singer, but that's the song they started playing. Catch me, I'm falling. Lovers. Yep. Okay. Catch me now, I'm falling. Falling in love. That's the only part I'm hearing, y'all. All right, that's what happened. Okay, he's fall for her. He's fell for her. She screwed him. Sexual tension, it's a fantasy with this person. All right, talk about here under the Lovers and the Ten of Swords. The Lovers and the Ten of Swords. Three of Voices, Three of Cups, third party situation. But this is the way it left you, though. Behind a bathroom door, crying, wounded, not wanting to see it anymore. It's too hurtful to you. The death. This is a death to the situation. Yeah. Yeah. It was like a moth to a flame. He ran right over to her. And it's been very promiscuous, though. It was very promiscuous for a while, though. And it's going to sting him. Not only did it sting you, but it's going to sting him, too. They're saying AZ. I don't know who AZ is. He said it's something about somebody getting embezzled of money. Somebody's money is going to be embezzled, so they're going to take somebody's money. Some kind of corruption here. Financial fraud. Say Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Materials. Knight of Pentacles. About money. You saw something in it, like a lotus. Out of the mud came a lotus. Cause see, these things come out of the crabs, come out of the mud. So he trying to makeshift something out of somebody that he ain't, you know what I mean? A prize. He trying to make himself a prize. All right, fish. Talk about it. Under the Nine of Cups and the Page of Cups. Motions. Fool. That's the fool jumped in love. Jumped up, leaped out, leaped in love with another person. But Source told you that this person was going to leap off in love. They had showed red flags with the Source here in red. They showed red flags of their behavior way before they got here. And then you suppressed it here, showing it. And they said that the devil was already codependent. He already didn't offer you nothing with nothingness here. Okay. He also said that you was also the llama in this situation. You knew he was rude from the start because you know a llama spit right on you. Yeah. And you know they had cutting words and they told us that from the start. And you know that this person with this octopus tied around this, we already got the octopus out here. So you know with him with his octopus suckers sucked onto your cup that's overflowing with whatever, your divine feminine energy, your uniqueness, your poise, your class. And I told you about that class yesterday. It's like a car, an extension of that man's ego. Okay? And next, these other women are not extensions of his ego. Okay? They only satisfied one portion of his ego. This was awareness, though. This made you aware. Though. They made you aware how they felt hot and heavy for this person in their mind side. You see that woman in his heart, in his chest? Yeah, that's the woman he was hot and heavy for. With flames coming out. Two of Cups. Yeah, they in a union like seals. They so playful with each other. They're so playful with each other. Dolphins swimming in the ocean. But with a rhino, like they told us the other day, this rhino talks about the hermit here. And this is talking about an extinct time. This is only the last of this type, but last of this breed. Your divine feminine is the last of this breed. And he know it, though. He know where the light truly shines at. Queen of Inspiration. Queen of Pentacles. You are abundant. He knows you abundant. This is you. He knows you abundant, divine feminine. He knows it already. Queen of Inspiration. You inspire him to want other women like you. But none of them can stand the test of the time like you. King of Muse. King of Voices. Sorry. King of Voices talks about King of Swords. He wants to speak his truth, though. He wants to be speak his truth over this situation. how they dance together, how they go high, how she makes him feel like he's on a high, like a kite. Dance and rhythm with the rhythm here. And it's volatile because it's going to come to an end here with the page of inspiration here. The page of inspiration talks about page of wands. Very. I told you when he came over here as the knight with armor on, it wasn't much emotions going to come out of here. They was matching each other with the queen of wands and the knight of wands. And then the page of inspiration. That's very little inspiration from her. Very little. She ain't inspired by her. He only inspired by how high she make him feel here, how she drains him of sex here, how she how much love they got with each other. That's all she got. Page of voices. Page of swords. Very little communication between the two of them. Call, you want to come over? And that's all it is, want to come over. That's what's been illuminated here. Okay? That's what's being illuminated here. And then off with the chariot. Gotta go. See you. Okay? Wouldn't want to be. That's it. That's all it is. That's what he's leaving to go to. 7 of inspiration. Feeling like that walls is coming in on him now. Because he lost something in his energy. He lost something. The best thing. For something that didn't serve him. You know? Something that did not serve him. In energy. Let's see what didn't serve him here. How it look. So let's talk right here under this here, because this is how they left you. Under the willpower. Under, the willpower to, and this could have been something you said gave him for a birthday. Knight of Beasts. Knight of Wands. That's the Knight of Wands. That's over here. In and out energy. 7 of Beasts. 7 of Beasts and 9 of Beasts. I mean, a Knight of Beasts. Knight of Wands here. 7 of Wands. Blocking it out now. Okay? Because you blocked him out. It ain't 7 of Wands right here. 7 of inspiration. 7 of Wands right here. Okay? 7 of Wands right here. That says the walls is closing in on him now. The situation, I got to push this, keep this open so that everything don't come crashing in on me. Okay? So the things, if I don't hold my arms like this, these walls is going to come crashing in. Okay? That's what's only keeping me here. Let me show you that. Both places. This is what it looked like in his world. This is what's actually happening too. Okay, that's him in his world, closing in on him, seeing things only one way. Okay, seeing it only one way. Knight of Wands, that's him here. Oh. That wasn't him. Wait a minute. Oh, here. She got a lot of passion though. Here's his passion. Oh, came wearing armor, and that's what he looked like. Okay, that's what he looked like, in his feelings. So is it really this third party really working out for him? Not really. Not really. He carrying. No, it ain't working out for him. He got an inflated ego from this situation. That's what it tells me with this big head. And he's carrying this little thing here. He got an inflated head here. His ego is inflated to me. Yeah. Let's see. Over here on this threesome. Talk about under the threesome. What this whole situation comes to with the magician. Somebody's very upset with the feminine. What's going on there? Lovers. These are the threesome lovers. This was the lover he was going after. It's telling me it's a thunderbolt there. Thunderbolt. It's telling me this is a master manipulator. Okay? It ain't our ascendant masters because they would be over here telling us about our source. That's a master manipulator. Transformation. Now he want to transform and all those. And then he going to wait till the right time to come step back with his integration. Come back in like nothing ever happened. That's only if you allow this stuff. That's only if you allow this here. But let's see what the next chapter looks like. Let's see what the next chapter looks like. Next chapter on the board, Share Fantasy, Octopus, under the Totality, under the Lovers, under Exhaustion, under the feast of plenty, their choices and their consequences, along with knowing your worth here, under the double mission, as well as the 9 of inspiration. Three of this, 3 third party. Under the bondage, under the birth, under self-love, under dragon's hoard, under the protecting your future, under drinking yourself to death, under the wine, under Zinfandel, under the death, under the 10 of swords, 3 of voices, and lovers and change. 7 of inspiration. 8 of wands. 8 of wands. And 5 of cups. Crying over what's spilled. Crying over what happened. Crying over what's here and then moving off. Having to leave and not being able to come back. Something that you really truly want to go towards. Or how a gentleman shouldn't. What things a gentleman shouldn't do. This is what you shouldn't do. You know what I mean? These are the things that you shouldn't do. Taking and stop. So you might have to stop doing this to people. You know, taking and stop and walking and thinking. Then you have to walk away, being homeless, trying to find another place to live. You know, maybe no job. You know, frustrated and determined. But this is also projection. Okay? Let's see what they've been doing here, y'all. Let's see what's over here under this ripeness. Real quick. Under the lovers. Under the thunderbolt. Under the transformation. And under the ripeness. Just at the right time. Alright, so third party. We don't really need to know much more about this third party, but we're going to need to know what they did. What they doing. Got plate, block it. 4 cellists. 4 cellists. Wandering eye. 2 of pentacles. Juggling. And temperance. Okay? Okay? Still got a wandering eye. Still trying to balance the scale. Also bondage here. But this is the bondage. Okay? Under the 8 of wands. That's the bondage. That's BDSM. That's where bondage came in at. This is also the Knight of Wands. Okay? The King of Wands, I'm saying. King of Passion. Okay? King of Passion. This is how he feel. He can leap in. But it also made him feel like it's hurting him too. What's this third party under the board? Shared fantasy, under the exhaustion. The chariot. After he get it, he leaves. Okay? He leaves. Chariot. And it could be 2 different women, 2 exes, 2 women, 3 women, really, because you see one there, and one at the floor. Okay? So 3 different women, third party here in this energy. Under this third party. It's representing it. And then somebody else is solo with them. Okay, somebody else solos under these lovers. Somebody else is solo with them. Somebody also being reflected the energy back to them as well about the masculine's behavior, Queen of Swords. And if he's, like I said, somebody might not want to participate in this, and she's quick to cut a person off with the Queen of Swords. She's quick to cut you off. She don't want to hear no, she's not going to be second best to whoever. And that could be also his divine feminine, where she was like, no, she's being reflected the energy that is other women trying to balance the scale under this thunderbolt. But she see where it is. It's heartbreak with the heart on the table with pins in it. So it's it's hurtful. This is the magic of the black candle. Okay, I'm trying to banish you out now. I'm trying to banish you out. Because all this tiredness you've been doing. All this creeping around you've been doing. Kissing other women. Doing all this stuff. One is flipped. This is it. Yeah. In and out of bed with other people. In and out of bed with other people. 2 of chalice. 2 of chalice. 2 of cups. And 2 of pentacles here. You know what I mean? In and out of bed with different people. Being in relationships with other lovers. You know what I mean? Feeling emotional for other people. Letting your feelings, what did they say? Your feelings over your other side. What did they say? For your feelings versus how it really is. You know what I mean? Like you ain't really trying to see it the true way. Told you I read it out the book, y'all. You gotta go back and check it out. And this is also gonna be a tower moment for whoever is involved. The two, because this person ain't gonna be able to make a decision with the two of materials here. Two of materials and the tower. Okay, he ain't gonna be able to make no decision. Queen of emotion. Somebody gonna be real emotional when he don't pick them. Kind of like the pick me type energy. You know, pick me, pick me, pick me. You know, it's gonna be an end. It's not gonna end well right here. Okay, because he gonna still keep going around. You know, lighting other people's firework. I'm getting that Katy Perry firework song. Okay, you keep coming around, galloping, being the stallion. He was the goat and all this stuff. Thinking he good in bed, a guru. Now he the hangman muse. After these roles, the third party. Then we got the Queen of Voices, Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords back out here. Cutting things off, saying all these different women. Here she is. He's talking about all these different women now. And I got to be a part of this. And that's the woman that was, oh, no, that ain't the same woman. That ain't the same woman. They got a lot of onlookers under this Knight of Swords. You got a lot of onlookers. Okay? Onlookers with a fishing pole in his hand, or some kind of whip or something, some kind of third party, something like that. These are the things that came out. Queen of emotions. You're gonna be real emotional, crying. You're already crying here. You're already crying. It ain't even we just got here, and then he gonna come back talk about because this is gonna be an intense. He said he got intensity for you. He and want you to heal. Head and heart. So he can come back and wreck your head and heart again. Okay? With his codependency, his toxicness, and then it might even put silence between. It might be distance right now with silence here in the energy. I see silence here. Sorrow and silence. Sorrow going with the flow and silence. 9 and 17. Integration. 9 and 14. No, 14. 9, 14, 17. Intensity. Playing it back. Playing it back. Going back. With the play button going back. Rewind. Let me go right back there and try to put some more intensity on this. And clinging to the past. Now you going to come back clinging to you. Clinging to the past. Alright, y'all. That's about all I can tell you about that. And if you are liking to take in a stop, the walk and think, the things a gentleman shouldn't do, may you subscribe, like, share, hit that bell notification along with the thumbs up. And if you would like to get your own personal reading, I'm at shinelight7tv@gmail.com. Namaste. Now must go.